Go. Okay, welcome to day 2! And I kind of forgot what we're supposed to do. Alright.
Just wandering around for like 10 minutes.
We're going to have to explore the town and see what there is to see for the moment.
Michael Jackson lean.
Insulting more people.
Well, I mean, it's
in
not
town.
quite the same lean, but still.
I hope you can insult more people by calling them freaks.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Anyway, we got some more we got some mail here.
What, they got newspaper and text them?
Yeah, there were a couple of newspapers in the beginning.
Wow.
And you can see, yeah, cats are missing, and the lower news thing is that more corpses are falling to the sea. In the first part I mentioned that there was a newspaper about corpses falling to the sea, causing various pollution problems and fishing problems. And we got a threatening letter.
What's with the pollution problems?
The fact that the corpses are falling onto the sea due to the high tides is causing problems with pollution because they decompose on the water.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and it causes this, and because of that, they have to remove the bodies properly, and it's hindering fishing for them. But anyway, we got a threatening letter.
Yes.
But that's not important right now. We get to talk to Michael now, and she has more things to say about the stuff.
Harbour Cottage is a spooky place.
Spooky? Whatever do you mean?
Haunted, perhaps? I've heard and seen
Full of
strange things.
Noises? It's probably just the harbour. Don't let it worry you.
Oh, I'm not worried. It's rather exciting, actually.
I saw a cup rotate in its place. It was very exciting.
Does the pub have any good?
No, not that I know of.
I went to sleep. It was very exciting.
All
I
good
took a
stuff
breath.
there, Nigel. He's harmless, really.
Harmless? I think he's mad. Is he mad?
Just a bit, how can I put this? Eccentric.
Okay, well, I'll try and stay out of his way. The May high tides must be good for business.
Yes, you could say that. We Saxtonians looked forward to this time.
Yes, tide. Just out of interest,
Yes, Mr. Danvers?
what year is it?
What year? Ha! What a question.
And one you won't answer?
And why should I?
I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Years ago.
The year is 5,621.
And one thing I can find this day is this guy.
Excuse me. Can you help?
I
Excuse
was
me.
pain.
May I disturb you?
Yeah, he's wonderful.
It reminds me of the, I don't know if I have enough time to say it, but it reminds me of that one Jay Foreman song about the gentleman's club, about him going into a gentleman's club and him going...
Yeah.
Me too. Lovely.
Anyway, now we can go to the train station and actually do things here. And that...
I like how everyone is kinda slow in this game, like...
And I accidentally clicked on the door, tried to click on the little boy.
Arth, spoiler alert, the game's twist is that it's going to be all set underwater, that's why everyone moves slowly.
Oh no. It's like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh god.
And then it turns out the cup moves just due to, like, tidal waves in the water.
Ocean currents.
Yeah, anyway, so these are the various paintings of the train station. Nothing extremely interesting, but... Well, they're there, and they're there to be looked at.
Gold prospector.
Wartime
Oh,
evacuees. Escaping the Blitz. Back in the 40s.
That's in the future.
How do you know that, Danvers?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I tend to get carried away with just looking at everything.
It's totally fine.
Station Master.
Mr. Danvers! Saxton treating you well, is it?
Station Master. Do you live in Saxton? That I do. Did the young lady get her purse back?
Station Master, do you actually have a human name?
Well done, sir.
I am Station Master 1.5.
Still no train. Station master.
We are Station Master for we young.
Bring ties at the fens. And
Oh, that would be great.
good old work. So the train tracks are safe to walk.
Oh man.
Well, I didn't say that.
Station Master
Quite
Saxton
safe
Edition.
during the day.
Where all the old
Are there
station robots go.
Tracks are different at night.
Oh god.
Is this a station or a museum? A station, of course, but we are proud of our past. I'm guessing your father worked on the trains? Yes, and his father before him. So these photographs are...
Let me guess, they were all called the Station Master. And only the Station Master.
No, Station Master is a very special species of human beings.
A species! Yeah, sure.
That's what it sounds like.
They have a very complex life cycle and they only reproduce every 50 years.
They
Inside
have
the
a very
train.
complex life cycle, but it's very boring to talk about because most of it just involves trains.
It's just waiting.
It's just, yeah.
Although the idea of like station robots, station master robots that are somehow
Yeah.
I
reproducing
imagine
is
the
weird, like-
station has a tale to tell. Oh, indeed it does.
Okay, now we're actually getting to a rather lengthy tale, but it's a rather interesting one, even though it is kind of pointless.
Or these photos.
Well, maybe not pointless, but
Crash back in the 20s.
just listen.
Train heading for London. Back in my father's time. What happened? He was
The Apple
master of
train
this station back
from
then.
Steve Show.
The Apple train ran from Northfield Junction to London, carrying fruit for the local bigwig, Master Gurney. He owned the land around Northfield, ran that train. Packed full of ripe apples it was, and his sorting staff.
Can I just say, it took me a while to realise that was a dog he was holding. I thought that was like a girl with a really messed up face.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, the dog could
It's a
be a...
ghost.
It could be a girl for all you know.
It's just a dog.
What did happen, Station Master? It was the last train that evening, and a foggy night it was. My poor dad was out in the cold at Northfield Junction, waiting to change the tracks. He could hear the train approaching through the fog,
And then you
so,
fell asleep.
like he'd done 100 times, pulled the lever.
You
to divert
waited?
The train on its course, only the leaf jammed, stuck fast. My dad swore the fog itself seemed to curve and twist itself around that junction. It was a queer business, no mistake. Go on, Station Master.
He's getting really into this.
My father thought fast, like anyone would in such circumstance. The train would derail when it hit that junction, so he lit his lamp to a fiery red, burning bright in the darkness. Old Tonka, the driver, could spot a red lamp a mile off, normally, with that damned fog. Shouting he was, my poor old dad. That apple train was not slowing for no one. Then it happened. The great engine loomed up out of the fog, and it caught the rails and screamed out its agony. My father threw himself into the reeds by the side of the track and watched in horror as the carriages toppled and fell into the river. He could hear the screams of the men on board, men he'd known all his life, trapped on the train as the cargo fell upon
Was it like a curve
pushing
in the
deep into
train
the
derailed
murky
or
water.
how was it tricked?
The train derailed.
They drowned?
Okay.
Every one of them. My dad tried to pull them free, but the bodies were... What? Please, tell me.
Ghosts! I
Everything.
couldn't hold them because they were ghosts!
They turned into apples.
They became one with the apples.
First I thought I wanted to make like an Apple Inc. joke with like an iPhone.
Hang on, if
such,
that's
but
the
then it
case,
turned
is that
so
where
dark.
bobbing apples comes from? Pushing up seals underwater.
Oh my god.
It took 90 years for Apple to recover.
all emotional.
Oh my goodness.
Get back to work.
Anyway, people got killed by apples. Fun story.
The apples demand blood.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Yeah.
So we ruined like a touching
Oh, hey.
thing, you know?
It's him again.
It looks like a calculator.
Oh, hello.
How's the story going?
What?
Your story for the local newspaper?
Oh, that. Yes, it's fine.
Oh, it's
Plenty to
fine.
write
It's
up.
just a twisting
Good,
series
well,
of corridors and a
that's
story that makes no sense but has multiple endings.
Yeah.
Alex, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Alex Spitmore.
Yes, what of it?
Strange name. What's the origin?
No idea. Buzz off, will you?
Making
I mean,
friends?
to be fair, it's not really a
Nope.
normal question
Run
to
along
ask
and
to a
play.
random stranger.
Yeah.
What a weird name.
You will.
also stink in our
Trust
tweet.
me.
Why are you hating me? I guess that's all the banter with other people in this.
Yeah. And now I decided to play a little prank on him and call him right over next to him.
Oh no. What's the name of the character, by the way? I forgot.
Alex Spitmore.
Okay.
He literally just said it a minute ago.
The boring.
Maybe if I say it enough, I can convince Arth that his name is Stanley.
Yeah. Anyway, did I
Anyway,
I
yes.
edit out this part? Oh yeah, here's the pig. And the pig actually has a name.
Kieran, eh? I guess you'll be wanting my lunch.
We can't do anything with the pig at the moment. Actually, I think I was supposed to edit out this part for some reason, but... Wait, hold on, did I edit out this part? Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry about that.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
color.
Yeah, because I was not supposed to go there yet. I basically forgot to edit out a bits of it, but anyway. Going into the Lighthouse Cafe, you can receive food items from there. They don't really serve any real purpose, except for an achievement.
A slice of
Somehow it
grease.
looks very disgusting. It's like
Oh, let me
Looks
guess,
like
if you eat
amorphous
those
blob.
now, then you're gonna screw yourself over later, because there's gonna be like a policeman or security guard who wants that sandwich, but you've eaten it, so now you've screwed yourself.
No, you can get new food items if you go over there and again, and you get different ones every time you visit.
Hello again.
You go back to the cafe and it's closed forever. No, the whole cafe was a ghost. It never existed. It disappears as soon as you leave it.
yeah, like a magic
Divine
show.
town.
Yes, it's a yearly event for May Day. Do you like fairgrounds?
No, not really. They tend to be loud,
I will
garish,
pass on that.
full of creams.
No!
I thought it
You
said
can
full.
open mind.
I couldn't see the text clearly, and I thought it said full of crime.
Full of
That'd be quite
crime.
a fair ground to
Is
go
there somewhere I
to.
can learn?
Crime.
Well, he said like full of crims. Like criminals and such, so you were close.
Try your
It said
curiosity.
crimes.
A museum?
It
Where
looked like
is
it
it?
said crimes
Right
though.
there. That's the outer
Crimes,
wall,
crimes, same
and
thing.
The entrance at the top of this path.
Hang on, let me bring up
Oh,
Google
shit,
just
what
to
be?
check
Professor Eagle
that.
is away this morning.
Ooh,
Speaking of
Yes,
Google,
The curator and a dear friend.
I see. When will the museum open?
I'll pop back this afternoon.
so yeah, well we have to go to the museum.
Some places.
Apple, Google,
Indeed I
all the tech
can.
companies aren't texting.
Any antique shops, bookshops, craft shops?
There is an antique shop, but I tend to avoid the place.
It disappeared because it was a
It's
ghost.
unpleasant, I avoid it. I suggest you do the same.
Okay,
It's
what about
disgusting.
local...
Why is all the businesses ghosts?
Hello to Bob.
This is very
Bob
queer.
Tawny, he has a workshop on Station Lane.
Imagine a
You
ghost
like Bob.
toilet. That's
He's a kind and
disgusting.
helpful
Oh, dear.
soul.
No.
He's a true Saxon.
We already got a ghost
What
bathtub.
do you mean?
His destiny lies here, in the town, like mine.
You've been here a long
The
time?
destiny.
We are here forever, as it always has been.
It sounds like that.
We are immortal.
Good for food.
We are ghost forever.
Organic local produce only.
Great. I thought food outside London was horrible.
Not here, Nigel, not in Saxton.
What about Archaeology.
Sorry,
The
this talk
museum is
about
your
ghosts. I'm
best
just
bet.
sort
Come
of
back this
thinking,
afternoon.
like the twist at the end is going to be the
I'd
town
love to
is
learn more
not only a
about the
ghost in
town's
and of
ghosts.
itself, all its residents
Would
are
you
ghosts,
now?
and then it's revealed
Very
you
interesting.
are a
Why, do you
ghost
think
too.
it's
Dun, dun, dun.
Not at all.
Everyone's a
Be
ghost.
careful who you
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Not all of Saxton's
And then the
death are
Ghostbusters
pleasant
come in
souls.
and they have to bust us up because they're
So,
ghosts
don't
too,
expect
technically.
pleasant
Yeah.
souls in death.
I'll keep that in mind.
Pop back later for tea. I'll have something for you.
May I
Ghost.
ask about something else?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
Let's see, are we going
Can you
to...
take a
Yeah.
look at this item?
So you can actually show Nanny various objects to her and she'll give you various comments to them. At the moment there's no real purpose, but later on this will actually be important for the plot.
A terrible business. Oh, I wish I could help. Saxton is an isolated town.
No, I think I fail at picking things up.
Maybe luck. Seek your destiny. Means nothing to me, sorry.
Must comment.
Yeah.
Yes, vanished without trace, dratted creatures. Oh dear God. Whoever would do such a thing.
Yeah.
What's
You
on
didn't
those
steal
papers?
that,
I
did
don't.
you?
That was the blood letter we got where someone threatened us.
Of course, I'll help if I can.
I'll let you
And
get
that's
on
basically
with
all we
it.
can ask her about.
See you soon, my dear.
Out of curiosity, am I the only one who's really annoyed by that window on the right next to Nigel? Like, the perspective, like, to me the perspective looks really off about that. I don't know why.
Oh, I haven't really looked. I just looked at the book.
Like, I wasn't even paying attention to the conversation because I was looking at that window thinking, how does that perspective work exactly? Because they're on a slope, but...
You were distracted by windows to be able to focus on the old lady.
This game's
Full of-
windows do not line up with the perspective. 0 out of 10.
And now I can interact with the pig and the guy in the other room.
It's there to annoy you.
Kira,
The warp
eh?
perspective.
I guess you'll be wanting my love.
Yes, again I'm repeating because I forgot to edit that part out. Anyway, you can give Karen food, and the only purpose of this is to get an achievement. If you give him over 24 items, you get an achievement for feeding him. But other than that, both the cafe and this pig is completely pointless. You're noticing a friend here.
Does it just say you fed the pig, or that's it?
Hold on, let me check.
It's just like a...
Hello.
You keep distracting me with all these questions.
What can I do for you?
Hold on, let's see.
Just imagining, like, if it was like an achievement for reference to that one, like, pumpkin feeding
Why
game
would that be?
that gave me the
Trying to
bread.
learn about
It's called Porcupine Friend, I guess.
I'm a bit busy right now.
Anyway, now that we talked to Nana Noah, we can talk to this guy we met before. He's the guy who was trying to fix the flag things during the night.
All my life, lad. And that's a long time.
If we tried to talk to him before, like I did earlier, he would tell us that he's busy and tell us to go away.
I see. Do I sense romance?
Oh, if only, lad. But I've never, well, asked her hand, if you know what I mean.
Has she never married?
She had a bit of bad fortune.
If you know what I mean, nudge nudge wink wink say no more.
Years ago.
Any children?
There was.
I mean, considering how British this game's trying to be, it would be pretty fitting if he did say his...
What do you mean?
Oh man.
The way of all things, lad.
This workshop is old-fashioned.
Is that a good or a bad thing, do you say?
I don't know. Does all this stuff work?
Work? Of course it works. If you've got something needs fixing, bring it up here, and old Tony will fix it for you.
I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Tawny.
That's actually a very important thing here. If you bring him any items you need fixing, he will repair it for you.
Some treasure.
Oh,
We'll be bringing him various items later that we need fixing in order to progress with the plot.
Saxton would know about it.
I didn't say I didn't know anything.
I see.
And no offence, lad.
I'll leave you to your work.
See you again, lad.
And editing, because I checked these objects in the past. True professional editing, isn't it?
Okay, it's fine.
Perfect.
And in here is actually a poem. It's not. I couldn't really figure out what it meant. It's more about poem about children and flowers. But after talking to Tony and talking about how Nanny Noah, you're supposed to figure out that at one time she had a child, but supposedly it was drowned in the sea. You can basically guess that those photos are of Nanny Noah and her child in the past. This also explains why she was looking at the thing in the water and going, it could probably be a child's body. Anyway, this letter is actually of Lucy Rubens, who's wanted to try again from yesterday's disaster and have a chat. My god, the microphone quality on... I can hear it from Arthuriel's end, it's sounding awful.
Oh no.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Where did you spring from?
Right here. I'm staying in the cottage.
Harbour Cottage?
Well, yes. Why? What's wrong?
You tell me. Everything okay in there, is
The
it?
guy in the back.
Well, it's got no power. The refrigerator.
Yeah, no.
That guy in the
TV,
background did it. He's
Wi-Fi.
responsible for whatever
not
this
for
game's
men.
twist is going to turn out to be. He's secret.
He's the killer. Chase him!
You didn't strike me as the superstitious kind, Miss Rubens.
Oh, look, forget last night. I was tired and cold.
I'm just sort of thinking, the end of the game, you end up in like a chasing where you're chasing
You
down
must
that
leave.
man, but you're not
Meanwhile-
running, you're just doing that really sluggish walk thing.
We.
So it's just
Oh, no.
you and that guy just doing your German simulator walk cycles.
Yeah.
So you all organised
Slowly
for
through the time while this intense chase music plays.
Yes.
Whereas Dad
Oh no, he is coming back. No.
Each May,
He's
a
looping.
fair does happen in this town.
Oh,
So
no.
it's not all
There's two portals. There's what you
Crash
can't.
on the
What you can't.
side.
What do you know?
What you can't see is that there's two portals on the other side of the streets.
The old woman with the dog.
Nanny Noah? Oh, she's a
Want to
sweet
see if there's more than two.
I met her
One of
last
them on the
night
screen.
by the water's edge.
I don't think so.
She
Okay, he
seemed
goes.
Distant?
In and then-
Yes, she gets like that. There's a tragedy in that woman's past. The signs are there.
She seems very lonely.
Yes.
Well, at least are you. Oh wait. Oh, it's actually walking to the side.
Going
Oh.
backwards now.
Oh, no.
We're spicing things up a bit.
Back.
And magic.
I love it more focused on
We're
the.
talking about some guy in the
New
background.
age.
Yeah, I, was,
Well,
I love it we're focused on some random guy in the background instead of actual top conversation.
what about the pub landlady?
Yeah.
More
Yeah, we are
than-
talking
what
about
about
people in
that
tragedies.
lady? I'm totally what you're saying.
Don't get on?
No, she was a bully at school. Once a bully, always a bully.
Is that your professional analysis?
Ha!
Hang on, is this lady a
Studies
skateboarder?
in Mankles.
Apparently,
Professor Hardacre.
not that we're ever gonna see that.
I know. Every year he turns up.
That would be amazing.
Always digging. Always
Yeah, would be.
sad, really.
Imagine
just-
if Tony
just
Hawk
moderate-
That's
level
what
in
Nigel
this
will
game.
use in like the final chase scene. Instead of walking, he'll be on a skateboard.
Hey, it would actually be properly animated in that case.
Imagine if you are
like the
skateboarding
Nigel.
very
Okay, what do you want to know?
Imagine if
you're
you. Imagine if you moderate into a Lego Island game and you play as it's her instead of Pepper.
Sure.
no.
We've always been told to.
Imagine if you are
Actually,
skateboarding very
possible.
slowly.
Oh,
Like,
no. Please don't tell me you're a believer.
In ghosts? What?
Just mod
Seen a few
modern
things.
Nigel
You know,
into like a Tony Hawk's
unexplainable.
game.
Yeah.
oh no, imagine this like a Tony Hawk level would be
you okay?
awful. It's like
Yeah.
extra
It's
slow.
just that
He has a special trick called the Nigel, and when he pulls it, he comments on the fact that he can't have this
No, it was
local radness.
Yes,
insecurity.
and it
monsters.
takes forever.
I'm dying.
I would imagine like bumper stickers when he smashes the wall. Like I would pass on that like
Too much.
like a cat. Like a Tony Hawk like going forward back between mods. Like I would pass on that as a sticker.
Oh my god, help me!
Saxton is the tallest capital of the universe. The sea air might clear your head.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Anyway,
Yeah.
Back to the beach.
So what's this
Watch
talk
out for
about?
targets
Like
with those.
what the people
I
are
saw him
doing
heading
in
that way.
tragedies and
With his
whatever,
treasure
and
hunting
someone
stuff.
dying or
Sorry,
whatever.
I
well, we
didn't
used
know.
learning more about the people in town, and now she's mentioning the caverns.
Catch you later.
And that's actually important. Now that we talked about the caverns, we should actually to go there and do some other
That's
stuff.
actually important. It's just a shame we weren't paying attention.
Yes.
before, if we actually try to go in here, Danvers do the annoying thing of shouting "Hello!" to the cave.
Ooh.
Oh hey! Kilroy, what are you
Do
doing
you know
here?
anything about decent lighting?
Are they Professor, so this is where you hide yourself? With the crabs and the fish heads?
Is there something you want, Danvers?
About our meeting last night on the harbour wall.
Meeting? I didn't meet you, Danvers.
We did meet last night.
Get lost, Danvers. I've got proper work to do.
Yeah,
You have like a ghost
Amongst these
clone
rocks.
maybe.
to annoy people more.
Yeah, I mentioned this before, but this part is going to be a lot of repeats of what I said earlier last night.
About the lost Anglo-Saxon.
Like almost all his dialogue is literally what he just said last night.
To be found. But what of those
Maybe you
precious
could look for
items
inane details in the
stashed
screen.
away for good reason? Should we go looking
I wonder
for
what's
treasures
playing on the
we're not
radio. It's
supposed
just
to
like
find?
Yes.
I don't know actually.
Isn't it?
It takes
It doesn't seem to be like a common radio station, considering it's shouting like directions or whatever.
to find what's hidden
Today in
out
Saxton,
there in the fence.
nothing.
It's an old land which can be
Maybe news or
only
something?
to those who blunder in
There are news in
with their eyes
Saxton?
closed.
I mean, they got a newspaper, so yeah.
Yeah. I just mean because there
Know any
isn't,
local
okay, there's
ghost
stuff
stories?
going on, but it's
Take that cottage,
kinda slow and
harbour
going.
cottage, that you'll be staying in.
Yeah.
Know much about it, do you?
Station master
Are you
one.
saying the cottage is haunted?
Listen out.
Danvers, you saw a lady in a mirror when you poured a gallon of water on it.
Sound.
You saw a cup move by itself.
What sounds?
You
And the
know
hygiene of the bathtub gets worse as time goes on.
Yeah. And there was a mannequin that was not there before.
Professor?
Run along,
And the
boy,
stupid
and
cup,
play with
maybe
the
it's like a
crabs.
stupid ghost, like, dude, can't really tell.
Anyway, if you try to explore more of these caverns, you will eventually be rail blocked. But first, you have to wait for Danvers to get across over here. And a roadblock.
It's too dark to see with my own eyes.
We need something to be able to see it in the darkness, but we don't have it right now.
You need the eyes of someone else.
Strange creatures, carved into the metal.
What are you talking about, Danvers?
Not
Piss
so
off!
fast, Danvers.
Are you
Yes,
challenging
Professor?
me?
What's in that package?
What package?
I saw the station master struggling with it across the fens from Sedgemarsh.
Oh, that. Nothing to worry yourself. Just equipment.
Archaeology equipment.
Maybe. I guess I should go collect it.
It'll be waiting at Saxton Station. Run along.
And now we can actually go to the station and pick up our package.
Station
Ta-da.
master 1.6.
What's this?
And in the package you can see that it says 1978.
Package. I'll open it in private.
I'm mentioning all this time, these years, because it's going to be very important. Anyway, skipping to the house.
Home, sweet.
But people have smartphones or like those PDAs.
And anyway,
Maybe it's like, you know, those Millennium.
These gadgets are a mixed bag. Some seem new, others look retro at best.
and here we get a letter from Haddon. Basically it says that it's the explanation of all the gadgets, that some of them are new, some of them are old, but still functional, saying that it's better just to use old technology than reinvent the wheel, and warns us not to leave Saxton, claiming he would hate disappointment. And with that, we got a proper ghost hunting gear. And now we can properly hunt ghosts. But that's gonna be for next time, since I'm running out of time here. Is this guy still there? Hello? Hello? Okay, I can't hear you for some reason.
Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Oh,
Don't know what's
damn
happening
it.
there.
Oh, for the last minute, apparently the audio of you guys just kind of quits working. Oh well.
My internet was broken.
Oh well, it's fine. It was only like for the last
The
minute,
game is
so.
trying to separate us. It doesn't want us to find the secrets.
I think
Yeah.
I only wanted to talk about like 1978, so...
Oh yeah, another thing about the years, on our way to the museum, which we could have before, there's a little sign by the newspapers, and amongst them were like various services they offered, like selling maps, tobacco and such, but on them was also like DVD rentals.
Oh.
Yeah. The idea is that time's kind of mixed up in this town.
Oh no. Maybe Mr. Hayden has like old equipment that, you know, when you go to a certain date, it resets because it, like those millennium bug and whatever. Then it resets. Maybe has like old equipment and like, oh, I refuse to buy a new one. I live with this bug and live in the 70s now.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, that's enough. Stop the recording.